Hello and welcome once again to the Dr. Zeero Free Magic Secrets Show. The Dr. Zeero Xiron Free Magic Secrets Show. Your number one source for supernatural supervillainy. Where today we have the hottest topic on YouTube today. It's a topic no one but Doc Zeero is going to touch. Partly out of fear, partly out of restraint, but mostly because no one else is going to step up and be brazen enough to make such excessive declarations. But being a supervillain means never having to say you're sorry. It means you can just say whatever seemingly absurd shit you want all the time, and since you don't give a rat's arse about what anyone thinks, then hallelujah, it's a miracle of superego. So today's episode must get to the root of something near and dear to Doc's blackened heart. We're talking about the marriage of Satanism and supervillainy. Now, despite being a friendly to all Satanists, Doc Zeero is not actually a Satanist. That label once applied, perhaps, but it was outgrown long ago. In fact, Zeero Xiron represents the evolution of such philosophy and spirituality. See, Doc Zeero presents a new path. One that blasts to bits all the weaknesses of Satanism in every possible way. What would that be, pray tell? Well, supervillainy there, silly pants. When you go full supervillain, every philosophy crashes to ruin because you become the scribe of reality. Your ego and your magical vision become totalitarian. It doesn't matter what the world thinks because you are a conqueror of the world. Your ego is the axis on which the globe spins. And hot damn do things get fun fast. Everything is rendered amusement park. The rest of the world, screw them. That Ferris wheel is all yours. They don't deserve the ride. So Doc, you ask, what launched this aggressive dialogue? Well, a random letter, of course. Paul Narbit of Smelvindale, Michigan writes, Yo, Doc, I have been interested in satanic philosophy since I was a teenager. The works of Anton LaVey were quite influential to me. But in my older age, I feel I've outgrown them. You talk on your show of rampant supervillainy, and you tantalize my taste buds. For someone like myself, teetering on the edge of supervillain rebirth, what do you have to say in order for me to take that leap into the unknown and embrace it fully? What does your mad vision offer that traditional Satanism lacks? I ask not only for myself, but also my girlfriend, who, BT Dub, finds you hilarious. Sell it to me, Doc. Sell it. Okay, no problem, Polly. All right. It's like this. The major flaw of Satanism, whether symbolic or theistic, is that it projects all manner of wisdom onto the figure of Satan, something that ultimately is separate from yourself. That the major flaw is that you are being humble. Satanism teaches you to be loud and proud, to dominate all situations. On a long enough timeline, what is left but to rebel against Satanism itself? Quite simply, fuck Satan. As a magical supervillain, you are beyond Satan. On the theistic end, you must recognize if you are ever to evolve, you got to realize that death is a prison and Satan is your prison bitch. Furthermore, the Satan as a symbol only aesthetic. It is self-degrading and counterproductive to accept that Satan is somehow more hardcore than you are. A true supervillain has no need of Satan because a true supervillain is Satan. It's an upgrade. As a supervillain, you are the light and the darkness. You are the architect of the reality about you, and as a supervillain, you warp it completely to your own megalomaniac specifications. All gods crumble before you. There is not a demonic entity worth your time, for they all learn from you. It is Azazel who approaches you for a flaming sword. It is you whom Zelmoxis seeks to be a pupil of vampirism. It is you who rewrites the commandments. Understand? As a supervillain, you own reality. The game is yours. You roll the nickels, Polly. You stack the cards. So, to anyone out there listening, I know it's hard to divorce Satan overnight. It takes time to break up with that lughead, but let me tell you, Samael doesn't have shit on the raw power of your own creative mind. That is the point of being the magician. You are the operator. You are the strongest, and all these daemons and angels and supernatural beings, they are your automatons. Want to go full supervillain sorcerer? Simply conclude that all demons are in fact your henchmen. Because they are. They work for you. Fuck the hierarchy of hell. You are top dog, Paul. Own that shit. Anyway, there's plenty more that could be said on the topic, but I do think that's plenty for now. Now, if Anton LaVey is rolling in his grave, it's only because he wasted his life not thinking of any of this shit first. But the world was destined to have a Zeero Xiron. And yes, my flock, I'm here to set you free. That much said, thanks for tuning in once again to the Dr. Zero Free Magic Secrets Show. I hope this alleviated all the questions you have about your satanic path and where that is heading. As always, hit the subscribe button, trying to get to 666 followers on this contraption known as YouTube. And as always, man, you know what's up. Hail Arkham, and here's your hot Arkham outro for the evening. Later, kids.